Hey everybody, how are you? I'm going to prop you up on my little thing right here. I wanted to make a quick live video just to chat about diets. And we have seen so many different diets throughout the years, right? You got Atkins, you have South Beach, you have the grapefruit diet, you have paleo, you have Whole30, you have tons of different diets, right? Some of them are great to follow. Some of them not so great to follow. But I will tell you this. Everybody's body is different. No matter what you do, you have to know your body. And that's the tough part. A lot of these diets, you get started and you're doing great because you're really limiting your calories. But then once you start eating more calories, you're going to gain the weight back and then some. What you want to find is something, if you're just starting out, you need to find something that's going to give you the tools that you need to have long-lasting results. So it's so cliche, but it's calories in versus calories out. That's and is a lifestyle. It's not like a quick fix thing. And that's one thing that I try to, drive home every time I talk to one of my coaches and one of my customers. I say to them, this is not a quick fix. These containers are not a quick fix thing. These containers teach people how to eat for life. Now, when you go through the 21-day fix, it's the 21-day fix. Everybody thinks, oh, it's 21 days. It's a quick fix. It's not. What it does is it teaches you how to eat. So if paleo works for you, awesome. That's great. But most people just starting out on their health and fitness journeys are not going to be able to jump in. Not all, but a lot of people that just jump into paleo. It's hard. And not everybody's body responds the same. So some people say cut the dairy, but some people don't have aversions to dairy. They don't have issues with dairy. Some people say cut the gluten. Gluten in and of itself, not the best thing, but some people's bodies don't respond negatively to them. Most people do. So cutting gluten is not a bad thing, but if you go down the aisles of your grocer and you're just looking at boxed items that say gluten-free, it doesn't necessarily mean that that thing is healthy. So that's a whole nother layer of this crazy world in nutrition, right? It's, well, what do I believe? Do I believe Atkins? Do I believe the South Beach? Do I believe this, that? Do I believe the containers? Here's the thing. You have to do what is best for you, something that you're going to stick with long term. I've been using these suckers for, 3 years since they came out. And I love them because when I say, oh, I got those things down, I know my portions, I don't need to use them anymore, I then maybe lax on them and I don't count. But then once I start measuring again, I'm like, oh, I let that slide a bit. And let me tell you about these containers. These containers they look small, but you can shove a lot of meat in this puppy because this is the proteins. These are your fruits. This is your carbohydrates. Okay, so carbohydrates are not the devil. They're actually good for you. They're like your fuel, just like the rest of this. This is for your salad dressings and your seeds. And this is your healthy fats. Now cheese, this is for cheese. This is for avocados. This is for nuts. Healthy fats. So fat is also a good thing. So like I was saying before, these things are a great start for somebody just starting on their journey because most people don't have any idea about portion control. I didn't when I first started. And these give people the tools that they need and our workouts. So these containers come with workouts and you get a coach to help you and to push you, not push, but I like to use the word nudge you to go do those workouts. Send me your meal plan. Let me make sure that you're getting all your containers because if you're not getting all your containers, you might see a halt in weight loss. We have to play with your meal plans. Some people, after they've gone through 2 or 3 rounds of the 21-day fix, they need to go to the next workout program to start to introduce new exercises so that their body doesn't become so used to the movements in that particular workout. So add new things, trick your muscles, trick your body, and it will respond differently. which is a good thing. Same thing with the meal plan. You don't stay in the same calorie bracket for years. You have to adjust it. So if that means on any calorie bracket on the Fix, you get 1 healthy fat. Some people need some extra fat. So if I'm working with somebody who, I'm not a nutritionist, so I am certified in many different areas of nutrition, but I'm not a nutritionist. But I always recommend that people talk to their doctors when I'm giving them a meal plan. But when I'm looking at people's meal plans, I make sure that they have all their containers. Okay, now, if they've done the Fix one time through and they didn't stick to their meal plan, I say do it one more time and do the meal plan part, because these are a big piece of it, right? If they do that and they're like, okay, I think I need a little extra food because, for whatever reason, we'll look at their meal plan and then I'll say, maybe add an extra healthy fat, because healthy fat is good for you. So if that means that they're now having some cheese, everybody thumbs up with cheese. Give me some likes for cheese if you're a cheese lover. You can have cheese. This is a serving. You can have avocado. 1/4 of an avocado is a blue container. You can have a 1/2 of an avocado if that's what your body needs. And the way to find out what your body needs is by doing your workouts, doing the meal plan, and figuring out if your body is responding. If your body is not responding, then you tweak things. You go with things. So for me, for example, right now, I am having 5 red containers a day. I'm having 2 purple containers a day. Low glycemic foods. So like a green apple, berries are low glycemic, cantaloupes low glycemic. Bananas are actually very good for you. So they're not low glycemic, but I have 1/2 of one in my shake. And I'm having 2 or 3 blues because I'm nursing and I want some fatty milk for my son. So I'm having a 1/2 of an avocado and some nuts, or 1/2 of an avocado and a little bit of feta cheese on my salad. So that's that one. And then this is for dressings and pumpkin seeds and all that kind of good stuff. Yellow, everybody's favorite. You can do bread, but if your body doesn't respond well to bread, then cut the bread out. I know it's hard. It's a hard fact to face, but some people can't do bread. When people are doing whole wheat bread or white bread, I definitely recommend switching to whole grain bread or like a sprouted bread from Ezekiel, something like that. But a slice is 1 yellow container. Right now I'm having 2 of these. So I choose to do sweet potato because guess what? Oh, I don't have the green container. Where is that? I must have used it downstairs. But you also have a green container. And the green container is vegetables, and I have about 4 of those a day. Healthy carbs. Vegetables are carbs. In fact, all of this stuff has carbohydrates, but this container is set aside for your carbohydrates. So sweet potatoes are not a vegetable, so they don't go in the green container. They are considered a yellow container. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Sometimes I'll have quinoa. My body doesn't respond negatively to quinoa, but some people might. So it's learning, guys. It's learning how your body responds to different foods. So you might ask, and you can ask questions in the comments. Show me some love to show me that you're there. People ask me all the time, they're like, how do I figure out how my body's responding? How do you even know? Well, you keep a journal. So I have journals all over the place in my office. I have different journals for different things. If you are not a pen and paper person, then keep a little note section on your phone of how you felt 3 hours after you had that meal. If you have a yogurt, document how you felt 3 hours later. Or the next day. So if you have something at night and you feel bloated and nasty the next day, go back and see your journal of your food and see what you ate that could have caused that. Eat it again. See if it does it again. If it does it again, then you probably have an aversion to that particular food. So I hope this has been helpful. Nobody's body is the same. Everybody's body is different. Know that. Take that away from this. And if you are interested in any of our programs, I'm here to help you. Just so you know, Shakeology is considered one red container. And if you were to add a half of a frozen banana to it, that would be a red and a purple. If you were to add a quarter of an avocado to it, then you'd have a red and a blue. See how that all works? So if you have questions about how any of that works, I am happy to help you. We have an amazing deal this month and next month where you get On Demand, which is all of our workouts and all of our new workouts that are being released this year, including Shift Shop, which I am part of the test group for. I'm so excited to start that later on in the month of May. But so we have all those workouts, and you get a first month of Shakeology with all of that access to our workouts, my coaching and my accountability group, and a free little gift from me. I can talk to you about that cost and get you started and get you rolling on the next phase of your health and fitness journey. So I hope you all have a great day. I'll be going live a bunch from Punta Cana. It's the free trip that I earned with Beachbody, and I will take you on that journey with me virtually live for the next couple of days. So have a great day, and I will see you in Punta Cana virtually.